Stranger Things Season 4 finally came out, and there's just so much to talk about. Let's get this started. If you were one of the many Stranger Things fans, you most definitely binged the whole season. Weekend it came out, or even the day it came out. But something is for sure, this season is extremely different from the others. First off, way creepier than the other ones, way more people included as in cast, and a lot more mysteries. Like I said earlier, the cast is huge and we see a lot of new faces. Eddie Munson, which is the leader of the Hellfire Club, aka Nerd Board Game Club. We see Argyle, which is the pizza man, Enzo, the Russian guy, Chrissy, Fred, which is Nancy's co-worker. I'm about to sum up the 8-hour season volume 1 in a couple minutes so we can also discuss about the ending because there's a lot to talk about. So the first thing we see in this season is the lab massacre, which we all thought it was 11, but we can clearly see at the end of the season that it was actually Victor's son 001, aka Vecna. But we'll talk about that later on. So we also see 11 writing a letter to Mike in the beginning that she's adapting well in California, she has A's in math, and she has a lot of friends. But slowly we see that she is lying. Apparently friends do lie, huh? Well, anyway, we see a bunch of more creepy stuff, just like the drastic death of Chrissy and Fred. And so what we see in this season, Vecna gets their victims, floats them in the air, and completely crushes them to their death. This happened to Chrissy, this happened to Fred, and it almost happened to Max, but luckily she knew how to escape because of the magic of music. And the question is why? Why is Vecna doing this? To answer that question, let's talk about Vecna a little bit. In the beginning of the season, we thought Vecna was a demon that haunted Hawkins for no reason, and it started at Victor's house. And who is Victor? Well, Victor, being the good dad that bought a mansion for his wife and kids, thought their family was super perfect. But Victor's son, Henry, was actually very introverted and didn't want to talk with anybody, not even his own mom. He was really intrigued with Black Widows. He would constantly draw and sympathize with them. He said he didn't want to follow the simple day-by-day life rules, just living, reproducing, having a family, and dying. No, he wanted to control his own life, but at the end of the day, he controlled everybody's life. Slowly, somehow, he was gaining powers, and his mom knew. Henry's mom would send him doctors, and he would get mad. And so one day, they were in a family dinner, and Henry, to distract his dad, turned on the radio and killed his mom on the spot. Henry's dad thought it was the demon. So Victor tried to escape the house, but Henry got him into a mental illusion and killed his sister. Henry's dad got arrested because the police thought that he was the murderer, and Henry got into a coma because he was very powerful, but he was still very young. They sent the true murderer, Henry, to a hospital, but it wasn't a hospital, it was Hawkins' lab. And they discovered he had powers, and there is where Papa first started training kids with powers. But remember, at the time, 11 was not even born yet, so Henry was the first ever student, and Papa named him 001. And now, before we digest even more about the ending of this season, let's talk a little bit about the Nina Project. The Nina Project is a device where 11 can relive her past memories. When she fought 001, it was in the past. This happened before Season 1. When 11 transported 001 to the Upside Down at the end of Episode 7, 11 actually opened the gate to the Upside Down. Here's where Stranger Things finally starts. And my question is Vecna the king of the whole Upside Down? I mean, think about it. Dustin said, and I quote, Vecna is the 5-star general of the Upside Down. So I believe Vecna was behind everything in all of the seasons. He sent the Demogorgon in the first season. He permitted and hosted the Mind Flare in season 2 shadow form and season 3 physical form, which killed Billy in the mall. So back to where 11 opened the gate. I believe that she didn't just open the gate, but she made the Upside Down. And I know that it sounds crazy, but we have full proof. Do you guys remember when Nancy went to her room in the Upside Down to find guns? The whole room was created in her sophomore year. You could see her chemistry book from 10th grade. You can see the mirror that was supposed to go for donations a couple years back. You can see the flashcards that she was studying with Steve in season 1. And in season 1, right before it, 11 opened the gate to transport 001 to become Vecna. I feel that this is all the proof we need. 11 is not only the gate opener in season 1, but is also the creator of the Upside Down. I feel that Vecna was not appeared in season 1 for the simple fact that he was still very weak. He was still being transformed from his human stage to the Vecna stage. And then in the season, they said that every time something happens in Hawkins, Vecna gets stronger. I don't know, guys. I think it's confirmed.
Okay, I opened it.
You let me know in the comments if it makes sense to you, but for me, it makes tons of sense. And before I finish the video, I just want to point out how they bullied 11 in the first couple episodes. I swear, if 11 had her powers, Angela would have died. I genuinely teared up when she was locked in the employees only room crying in the skating rink.
She was a hero.
Because they have no idea what 11 has been going through her whole life. So remember, guys, don't bully. Anyway, guys, that was the video. Comment down below if what I said made sense. And smash that like button if you're excited to see Volume 2 just like I am. And who knows, I'll probably do another video when Volume 2 comes out. Alright, this is Swimzy. Over and out. Peace.